today is going to be a very interesting day, to say the least. I literally have everything for open water and ice fishing, minus like my tent and everything, just because unfortunately the ice conditions are pretty sketchy right now. We've had a really big warm spell towards the end of December into the first week of January, so it's been kind of a little bit sus out there. So I'm not going to plan on going out on the ice at all, but I will be fishing off the docks through the ice potentially. So that's going to be the plan to start off. I'll be curious to see if we can get on some good fish. Not going to lie, I'm kind of struggling dealing with these elements. We got ice sliding up and down. Trying to get my live scope set up. Just been a little bit of a challenge. That's alright. Try and get a couple autos set. I'm a little bit nervous about these chunks of ice sliding in. I think this ice is kind of staying still now, so I'm going to probably put an auto like halfway down the dock, and then if the ice kind of clears out, or if I feel like it's going to stay in this one spot, I'll put them all the way down too. But I'm going to try and keep them pretty close to me so that I can tend them, God forbid, if some ice comes through or something. I'm not trying to lose any equipment. Got some freshly tied brown trout spawn sacks. Well, it's starting to snow now pretty good. And while I was setting up that auto, there were a couple of fish that swam by right as I was setting it up. So it's a good sign. It actually went off. Nothing, I don't know if it just like falsely triggered or what happened exactly, but I'm gonna be curious to see. It seems like there's actually a lot of fish below us. Yeah, I'm marking a couple on here right now straight below us. So I'm gonna have my brown trout spawn on that one, and then I'm gonna put a shiner on my jaw jacket. I'm gonna set that one up right here. And then I'm gonna jig brown trout spawn on a different rod. So at the local bait shop, we got a walleye mix last weekend, and these things are still doing really good. They're mostly what's in here is just a bunch of shiners, so I figure those look just like an alewife. As of right now, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing just because of how much current is ripping through here. I know there's a lot of fish around, so I'm going to do my best to kind of fish here as long as I can, but I can already tell this is going to be traffic probably. Like at first my spawn sack was straight down. I was able to see exactly the depth and everything, but now for some reason both of my lines are just straight that way. So I don't know. I don't feel that confident. First catch of the day is an absolute tiny fella. So far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. It's a challenging spot to fish. There's not a ton of water clarity here, but there are so many fish. I've seen a ton of small ones come up on my spawn sack, and I've caught that one little stalker. But I'm gonna go grab my float rod. I've got just enough room to work with a long rod right now, and hopefully the ice just kind of keeps moving out. It's getting thinner and thinner as I'm out here, so. myself a 3-pounder on the auto. All right. Look at that fish, you guys. I haven't even taken it out of the net yet, but I cannot believe how beautiful it is. Look at that fish. Unbelievable. So cool. Sweet. That was awesome. Oh, I was just thinking about moving. I've been kind of annoyed dealing with these conditions. There's a lot of current here, but I've been seeing a lot of fish, so I decided to stick it out. I had one other opportunity, and I caught like 3 super tiny stockers, but I'm really hoping that we can keep it going and catch a couple more. That was so much fun. I cannot believe I got it, to be honest. That was a tough fight on a short ice rack, but it was super fun nonetheless. It is 1 o'clock right now, and I've decided to just kind of stay where I'm at simply because I've only got another couple of hours out here, and I've been seeing so many fish. I've been, trying to deal with the current. Every so often, though, there is no current at all, and so that's usually like the window where I think I'm, most likely to catch one. But unfortunately, no luck since about 10 o'clock this morning. But I'm gonna keep on grinding, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully we can get a couple more to go, but if not, that one brown trout was super fun. But yeah, check it out. We got very little ice now. When we first got here, there was tons of ice, but yeah, I actually busted out a couple longer rods, and I've been casting around and just kind of trying to figure out a little pattern or something, but they're being a little stubborn, but that's okay. Hopefully we start getting on them soon.
fast, they would just chew up my spawn sacks. Like, I'd just put my spawn sack down right away and it would just be freaking all chewed up. Again, as soon as you drop it down to the bottom, they're right there. Still seeing a lot of big marks too, but they're cruising super good. Oh, here's one. Yeah, they're just cruising so fast. But yeah, there are no shortage of these little stockers though, that is for sure. There are so many of them. But I think we're gonna call it on that. Want to catch one more big trout, but beggars can't be choosers. Happy I caught one more, I guess, but alright, see you later, buddy. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird day. It's like literally a whole different day. It's beautiful out now. When I first got here, it was all rainy and snowy, but yeah, now it's absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to get back out here. Hopefully we'll be on the ice though. Next week it's supposed to drop in temps, so should be making ice again and I'll be back in the shade. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Just the one big brown trout and then a bunch of those little stockers, but it was still a blast. Anytime you can come out here and fish Lake Michigan, I feel like you always learn something. And you know, having the live scope out here was just such a cool learning experience. And yeah, I'm really excited to get back out here. And again, I appreciate you watching. See you in the next one, guys. Peace out.